Hey, it's Pastor Bob 2.0 here with you, and another That's Not My God video. I'm sitting in my kitchen right now because, quite honestly, it's too cold to go outside. It is -1 degree, and that's actually pretty warm considering where we've been and what we've had. Thursday night, it's going to get down to -20 degrees, and that's the temperature, not the wind chill. I can't imagine what the wind chill is going to be. So needless to say, we have the furnace cranking, and in the evening we run our little Eden Pure heater to take the stress off of our 28-year-old furnace. So we're just kind of hanging in there. But nonetheless, you probably know this by now already, but I am a pastor, and a pastor of a local church. Now, we're all part of the church. Let's just clear that up. We're all part of the church, capital C. You and me and others that are watching, we're the church. But then there's the local church. I always say that's lowercase c, and you may attend a home group or a church or go to a building, whatever that may look like. And the church I pastor, it's been going for about 10 years, and it falls in the national average of what a average sized church is, and that's under 100 people. And I love it. There's no history up till when I began. It was just a fresh start, and we're still continuing to see things. But across the board, there is a common statement said, usually by college age people, but it can also go on into the age ranges for anybody. And that is, I'm going to probably leave your church because there's nobody there my age. Now, let's talk about this just for a little bit here. A lot of times what you will hear in churches in a nonchalant kind of way is that the pastor can't do everything. Now I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent here over the next few weeks, talking about the pastor, talking about churches, and just the unique dynamic that they are, because quite honestly, I was ready to hang it up being a pastor 10 years ago. I was done when it came through two horrible storms in my ministry that weren't caused by me, but I was part of them and had to go through them, and just made church and the whole ministry thing unappealing. But nonetheless, I stuck with it, and I'm quite thankful for where I am at now. I truly enjoy the people that we have a part of it. But when we say I'm not going to be going there anymore because of there's nobody there my age, well, and then if we continue to say the pastor can't do everything, let's go back to that phrase again. There's nobody there my age. Okay. My life motto has always been, don't complain about what you permit. Now, what that means is if you have a job and you don't like it, either suck it up and do it, or find something else. Why keep complaining about it? You don't have enough money, you don't have this, you don't have that. Okay, what can you change about that? There's some things in life we simply cannot change, but other things, yeah, we can probably take a few steps and do some things. I just don't have any time for anything. Okay, let's take a look at what the schedule looks like. I posted a meme graphic on That's Not My God. It's facebook.com/That's Not My God. And it said, because I have a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old, and the big thing is, what sports are they in and everything. And I just posted, it's called, what sports are my child in on Sunday mornings? Well, it's called going to church as a family. It's just what we value, so we make time for it. If my kid was in hockey or anything else and I complained about him not being at church, well, then I got to change it up. And so when somebody says there's nobody at church my age, what they're really saying is I'm not doing anything about it. So if you're white collar, if you're college age, if you're older, you're elderly, and you're saying there's nobody there my age, what are you going to do about it? Because if you say it's not the pastor's job to grow the church, then you have to do something about it. So when is the last time you invited a fellow college age person to go to church with you so that there is somebody there that your age? If you're elderly, you can still invite people to church too. When's the last time you invited someone to church? Okay, if you're a white collar person, instead of just sitting back and seeing what's going to happen, when's the last time you invited somebody from the prolific area of your life and to church? These are things to think about because, again, it puts a lot of stress on a pastor and causes burnout when the congregation says it's not up to the pastor to grow the church, but yet we throw comments like that flippantly around. So Something to think about. When's the last time you invited somebody to church? I'm not making this a legalistic message. I'm just saying that if we've ever thrown that phrase around, then we need to do something about it. Don't complain about what you permit. Hey, look forward to hearing from you. Shoot me a message, PastorBobAdams@gmail.com, and I'll respond back to you. We'll see you next Wednesday.